It's a Thirsty Thursday in episode 100 of the Tyler Glenn Show, the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Good morning to you. Good morning, Southern Manitoba, and good morning, everyone on all social media platforms, including twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show as we get a Thirsty Thursday underway. I hope you quenched your thirst with some coffee yesterday at Tim Hortons. It was sure a lot of fun yesterday. Oh my gosh, somebody just... Cheryl did something fun to start the day. Oh, boy, did I sleep last night. Oh, it was a busy one. It was a lot of fun at Tim Hortons Camp Day. A little groggy this morning. It's been a long time since I did that. Welcome into the Beach Bunker in episode 100. Netflix is undergoing some changes, and it's going to affect how much you pay for the streaming platform. We'll talk about that this morning. We'll also take a look at Camp Day and some of the shenanigans that was going on yesterday. It was so much fun. One of our Sun Seekers is going to get a selfie mug, and we'll award that. We've also got the grand prize draw for our Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express Summer Care Car Care Contest. Somebody is going to win an oil change and summer car care package. I got the entries right here, and we will do that draw. I'm thinking we'll try and do it before we have to move everything over to twitch.tv, so we'll get to that in just a second. Also, TikTokers have jumped on a trend of staying in bed all day. I didn't realize that this was a trend. Didn't John Lennon start that back in the late 70s, early 80s? We're going to talk about this, and it could be the easiest trend you and I could ever get in on TikTok, of literally staying in bed all day, all night. Doesn't that sound great? Even though I had like 10 hours of sleep last night. I was in bed like at, I'm embarrassed, 8:45. I was in bed at 8:45. I'm thinking, I'm just going to go lay down. And yes, it was a long day. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, beep, beep, my alarm goes off. It's like, holy cow, time to get up. That was a busy one. We have developments on the Tupac Shakur investigation in Las Vegas and some dramatic stuff happening down there in the heat. Boy, they're hot. 60 degrees. Still very, very hot down there. And we've got the latest on Tupac. Vanna White has signed a half deal with Wheel of Fortune. Interesting story there. And we're going to introduce you to watermelon pie this morning. So if that is not reason enough to stick around, they call this the trending dessert of the summer. And summer is pretty much half gone. It's called watermelon pie. And you're thinking to yourself, is that kind of mushy? How would that all work? And we'll introduce you to the recipe. We'll get it to you, and we'll show you what it looks like. And social media folks are sharing it all over the place, so we'll share it with you because we're the show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life. It's Fortune Cookie Day today. We'll take a look at some funny fortune cookies in just a second, but first let's take a look outside and see how the weather's shaping up. Another double-digit start to the day, which is kind of nice. And here comes the heat, 25 today. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is a return to summer. Oh, and look at all that little bit of moisture pop up, little pockets of moisture as things heat up. Now, with the hotter weather could mean severe weather, so be prepared for that. And boy, did it rain about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon when we were at Camp Day. I was over at Tim Hortons on 1st Street, and it just poured. Had a hard time getting over to 18th Street. It poured so hard. And so this is what it's looking like across southern Manitoba. Nice and warm today and into the 30s for the weekend. Good morning to Lindy in chat this morning, Misbehavin', and to Paul and Revenition. Nice to see you this morning. And Cindy and Quentin is here, and Connie, nice to see you. Kate on 78 is here. Nice to see you. as well as Nick Adams, of course. I've made it to the syndication model. Not quite yet, but thank you very much for the kind words. Zumba Bernice is here. Nice to see you this morning. And Kathleen and Trev is here too. And Megan is joining us on Facebook. Nice to see you this morning, Megan. And who else do we have? Oh, Mama Sunday is here. Let me just try and get caught up here on all our folks in chat. Nice to see you. And it was nice to see so many stop by yesterday for Tim Hortons Camp Day. And it's kind of fitting on this episode 100 as we get things started. I really, from my heart, want to say a huge thank you to you for your support in putting the show on, maybe downloading the podcast. I was talking to people yesterday, Tim Hortons, they're like, there's a podcast version of the show? And, it's still, I guess I take for granted, it's still new to a lot of people. And it really it felt good yesterday getting out and seeing you, talking to you, and having the chance to meet you, having the chance to thank you for your support. And again, I really mean it. It has been really an awesome journey to 100 episodes and thankfully more to come. And I couldn't do it without you. And I really, really appreciate it. And I hadn't been on location. I was trying to figure it out yesterday. I haven't been on location since March of 2020. And that was on a Starjet. So I wasn't even in Canada. It was in Mexico. And it was March the 15th of 2020. So it's almost well over 3 years ago, probably closer to 4 years almost, 3.5. Because if you had to go further back than that, the last time I was at a Western Manitoba business on location would have been 2019. So it had been 4 years since I had been jumping from business to business, microphone and equipment in hand, hauling signs around and having fun like yesterday. But boy, like they say, I guess it's like falling off a bike, It was really a lot of fun, and thank you to the crew at Tim Hortons for hosting me yesterday, and we had just a whole bunch of fun, and I hope they raised a whole bunch of money. We'll show you what the shenanigans look like. And again, thank you so much for your support, and thanks for dropping by yesterday. It was really a lot of fun. And I know that I got so many messages from people who just said, I'm sorry I couldn't stop by. I was working, or I went to a location that wasn't in Brandon so that you couldn't come and see me. And that's okay, because it was about the kids yesterday. It was about sending these kids to camp. And, I appreciate that you went to whatever Tim Hortons you could to do that. And there'll be more opportunities as we get into fall. I think that there'll be lots of opportunities. I'm hoping for us to get together. And behind the scenes a little bit, I'm in the process of trying to get, I'm taking the success of the show and trying to get more equipment. And with the purchase of more equipment means I'm going to be able to do more things, like do this show from someplace. As I was telling some folks yesterday, doing this show requires a lot of time and attention behind the scenes, unlike in radio where it was a microphone and some music playing, and that's all you kind of had to do. Here, it's like running a TV station at the same time, so that's why you're always seeing my eyes dart over here. I'm looking at the internet over here because there's 3 screens on this side, and it's like I'm trying to keep up with switching stuff, and you've got the ticker down below and the sponsor messages, and I'm trying to keep up with chat, so there's a lot going on, and it requires a lot of attention and a lot of equipment. There's a lot of equipment around in here. As if you were part of the show at the start, I had to do a complete studio reno to make this show happen, just to kind of make room for all the equipment. So, long story short, I'm going to get some more stuff, and then we're going to take the show out and about. And this way, we'll be able to have some fun at different businesses, maybe at different shopping centers. Who knows where it could go? But that's what's ahead, because now that we have just about got through season 1, it's time to move on to some bigger and better things for the show. And that means that we're going to have some more fun and do some more neat projects and stuff like that. Oh, are the Bombers playing in Edmonton tonight? Is there a Bomber game tonight? Oh, that's good news. Thank you, Mama Sunday. That's really kind. Thank you, Zumba Bernice. Thank you. It's so great to have you here. Nick says, it works on horoscopes. First time I did it, mine says, tonight, please yourself. I laughed quite a bit. Are we talking about the fortune cookies? Okay, we're going to get to that in just a bit. Well, and here's the thing about the pictures. Okay, there's a little bit, let's pull some of these up. Okay, so again, behind the scenes, So one of the things I didn't realize that when I started the show was that on Twitch, I didn't realize that people would be encouraged to use fake names. Mama Sunday, Misbehavin'. And this creates a level of anonymity for everybody on the show. And I think that's great because some people want to be part of the show and maybe they're high-profile community members. Maybe the mayor of a certain city is a funny character in chat and would just like to be this funny character in chat and never be cross-referenced to anything else anywhere online. So it's with that lens, I just have to respect everybody's privacy. Now, if you want to say, hey, and jump on my Facebook and say, it was so great to see you, I'm Superstar 65, be my guest. But I leave it in the hands of you, the user. I'm really reluctant to tag anybody on social media. And again, we're in the show, so if I keep it in the context of the show, at least this is kind of our zone, if that makes sense at all. Here's me and Rhonda yesterday. Well, chances are you've seen a lot of these pictures. Let me just pull this up here. Me and Rhonda. This is a great picture. Boy, did we have fun. And lots of samples yesterday. So I'm just going to flash through pictures, and you can say, hey, that's me. If you want to say that's me, that be my guest, okay? Except for one, and that's our Sunseeker winner, who it was abundantly clear that she had sent her daughter to get the selfie for mom and the whole family. The daughter was just fantastic. I'll get to that in just a second. She knows who she is. And she was so sweet. It was so sweet. Okay, check that out. Look at this. Oh, I forgot to turn that around. My hat is backwards. Oh. Another one where I forgot to turn my hat around. Jeez. It's too busy. It's just so busy. And handing out free samples. Then the Wheat King showed up. And there's Willie. And there's the crew. And look at this. All of a sudden, 18th Street kind of leaned one way. And look at it. It leaned towards the street. We're all leaning a certain way. Oh, my God. There's Chris Falco. It's good to see him yesterday. Oh, it was ketchup day. And I don't mean the ketchup you put on the hot dogs for hot dog day. Just getting out and seeing everybody again was so much fun. Yeah, COVID has kind of taken its toll, I think, on a lot of people, and yours truly especially. And it was just so wonderful. So this is Michelle. Mom sent me to find Tyler. So, Cindy, I have got a mug for you. She had to search me down. She nearly tackled me like a football player. It was at the food counter where people are waiting for their orders. So, because of that near football tackle, Cindy, I have got a mug for you. But I'm thinking I've got to mail you yours and Misbehavin'. I need to get you a mug too, so I am going to mail one to you too. So Misbehavin', DM me your mailing address, please, and I'll mail it to you. And Cindy, same thing. Unless you're going to be in town in the next few days. If you're going to be in Brandon the next few days, we'll connect somewhere. Maybe at the Shoppers Mall. That's a good popular pickup spot. But if not, that's cool. I can mail it to you. So congratulations, Cindy. You're going to get one of these limited edition mugs because of the girl, she's going on about how all the family listened to you when you were on the radio. We've been lifelong fans. And then she said this. She said that mom says that she just loves you on the show and would love to make you a big batch of pierogies and eat pierogies with you. And I just thought, oh, that is just so sweet. That's just so sweet. So happy Camp Day, everybody. So thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Cindy. And thank you all this. I got that picture turned around so my hat looks good. I got a new hat. Although I look kind of like a farmer in that hat, like a farmer hat. It sits too high. Big head. Okay. Lots of fun. But let's take a look at Tim's page because, oh boy, they were busy. Their stores were busy and they had, okay, so this is then they had the Tim Hortons Cup, and this was funny. So they're taking these pictures at the drive-thru, and the wind is picking up. And oh my gosh, I should have filmed it. But it would have been cruel because and it just was like Murphy's Law. We come outside and it's beautiful and it's a little breezy, and then the wind starts to pick up because we've got the Tim Hortons cup there, and this thing, it's got a motor on it, so it keeps it full of air, and these gusts of winds, and it's like you can hear whoa, whoa, and it's like we're gonna see the Tim Hortons mug, we're gonna see the Tim Hortons coffee flying down the street. The wind is gonna pick him up and send him down the street. It was pretty funny. Mascots, you know what? Hats off to all the mascots yesterday for Camp Day, because they too were getting into the whole post-COVID kind of like, how do I see out of this thing? Where am I going? Where's my handler? Somebody help me. Oh, Willie the Wheat King. God, it's been 5 years since I've seen Willie. Oh, there's the crew. Here's the Timmy's crew with Willie and some players. Some Wheat Kings players, which was awesome to see them show up, and they could help keep the Tim Hortons Cup grounded. This guy had a pretty nice car. Willie's gone. See ya. Going through the drive-thru. Oh, isn't that a great shot? Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, can you imagine? Can you imagine wearing like that Tim Hortons cup at like Country Fest or something like that? And then you're like walking through the campground. People would totally like accost you, tackle you. Oh, it'd be a show and a half. Oh, man. Okay, what else there's something else I wanted to show you. Oh, we can't, she's a Sunseeker working yesterday, and she's over at the mall, Laurie. And isn't she beautiful? She's all dressed up there. Hi, Laurie. This is Laurie. Everybody, Laurie. Laurie, everybody. And I didn't get a chance to get over and see Laurie, so I just wanted to say, I was thinking about you, Laurie. I was waving at you from 18th Street to the mall, okay? She joins us sometimes in chat, sometimes on Facebook, and sometimes, well, she's got to work. She's a working gal. She's off at Tim Hortons. So, and this is a great shot. You've probably seen this. I might turn this into some kind of profile picture later down the road, but all those beautiful baked goods, and then Camp Day, and then me and the show. It was great. It was so much fun. As you can tell, I had a good time at Camp Day yesterday. And as soon as we get some numbers from Tim Hortons, we will be sure to let you know. We will get... Oh, this is Tim Hortons from Neepawa. They did a little dance. So let's... Where's the sound? Oh, I might get in trouble with the sound. So we'll just pretend we can hear the music, but they're doing a little line dance. Their social media just blew up yesterday. Camp Day fun in Neepawa. So that was my adventures in Neepawa, and thanks again for dropping by. And like I said, we'll get those numbers to you as soon as they come in, okay? All right, now we're going to move to our contest. This is the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express Summer Car Care and Summer Self-Care Contest. Thank you, everybody, for sending in your entries and for showing us how you're spending your summer and how you do self-care for summer. We had people that were fishing, boating, in their pool, doing all kinds of fun stuff, outside, inside, and we have a winner that we'll draw right now. Carla is our winner. So, Carla, congratulations. You are the winner of the Summer Car Care Package. Let's see if I can find Carla here real quickly in our entries. But you can see them here. All kinds of stuff. Oh, Nick has to run. Yeah, Stanley Cup is in town tomorrow. Don't forget about that. That is over at the Keystone Center. Kelly McCrimmon is going to be... Oh, there's Carla. Okay, there's a picture of Carla and her summer fun. So I'm going to see if I can even call Carla. I'll see if she's got the green dot, and we'll congratulate her. And so I want to know more about this picture because it's her and somebody hanging out by a fire. I see firewood. Wonder if she cut that firewood herself, or he cut that firewood, or there's Carla there. Give me 2 seconds here, and I'll see if I can get a hold of her. We might be waking her up, but it's... Carla DeJong. If she's sleeping, she's like, "What is my phone ringing?" It's fun to call people on Facebook. It's not normally a way to get calls. Calling Carla. Calling Carla. We'll try again later. And you don't need the phone numbers, which is cool. You just hit that little phone icon in Messenger and, yeah. Nope, she's not up yet. Well, she'll know that I was trying to get a hold of her, and we'll maybe talk to her later. So congratulations, Carla. Way to go. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, Carla DeJong, on winning the summer self-care prize package. The guy behind you looks super relaxed and chilled. Just sitting by the campfire. Congratulations. Kathleen says, congratulations, Carla. Someone I actually know. She may be working. Oh, okay. I don't want to get anybody in trouble calling them at work. But you can let her know that she won. And I will reach out to her and we will arrange for her to collect her prize. Congratulations, Carla. Way to go. So, Fortune Cookie Day today. It's Fortune Cookie Day. And here's a great little fortune cookie. Someone is looking up to you. Don't let that person down. And there's a dog looking up at you as you're reading your fortune cookie. Fortune Cookie Day. So what if you open your fortune cookie and it looked like this? It just had the word run in the fortune cookie. Run. I never eat my fortune cookie. And it just really ticks people off when we go out to eat. Tyler, why are you not eating your fortune cookie? I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of BS. They're kind of stupid. The cookies, I don't know. How can they be scientific? Really? This is a good one. It's about time I got out of that cookie. Fortune Cookie Day. And I really don't like the taste of them. They're kind of gross. I don't know. Is it just me? I don't really like the taste of fortune cookies. I don't know what that means. Oh, Misbehaving says, can't stand hearing someone eat one. They are super crunchy. This fortune cookie says, if you eat something and nobody sees you eat it, it has no calories. Now, there is a fortune cookie message we can all get behind. Megan says, we always add in bed at the end. It's a family thing. You eat them in bed? Oh, the crumbs would drive me crazy. It'd be like sleeping. If you got crumbs from a fortune cookie in your bed, it'd be like sleeping in gravel. This fortune cookie says, someone in your life needs a letter from you. And then the second one is, soon you'll receive a letter from a loved one. What the? What? Jody says she saves her fortune cookies for the puppies. Oh. That's, dogs like crunch. They like bones. So that makes sense that they might, like fortune cookies. This is another fortune cookie that is a little ironic. You open it up and it says, never do anything halfway. But then at the bottom of the slip of the fortune cookie, I can't read it because it's only printed half the message. So, yeah, don't do it. Don't do anything halfway. It is Fortune Cookie Day today. And these are some funny fortune cookie messages. This is scary. If you opened these, how would you feel about opening these ones? Your heart will skip a beat. Your heart will skip a beat. It's like, okay, so do I need to go to the hospital? If you can't dunk it, it's not a cookie, says Quentin. I think that's a good rule. Well, you could dunk it, and maybe that would soften it. I don't know. I don't get past opening the package, so I'm not sure about that. But I like that rule, and Cindy does too. Let's take a look at a couple more before we have to run and say goodbye to our social media friends. Here's a good fortune cookie. Somebody in a cast is reading this one, had some food, opened up the fortune cookie, and it said, don't be afraid to take that big step. Here are your lucky numbers. And they're already in a cast. Well, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take that big step. They obviously posted, is this some kind of joke? That's a good one. It is fortune cookie day. Fortune cookie day. Here's another one. A passionate new romance will appear in your life when you least expect it. You will move to a wonderful new home within the year. That is, let's see, you got some stuff coming down the pike here. So, anyway, happy Fortune Cookie Day. Thank you, social media friends. Thank you. Episode 100. Tomorrow is the season finale. Season 2 of the Tyler Glenn Show starts Tuesday, August the 1st. Some added sponsor friends and some added fun. I can't wait for it. August the 1st, but tomorrow is the season finale. Thank you for 100 episodes. Again, you can download the podcast version of the show at redcircle.com. Basically, anywhere you get podcasts, it distributes it all over. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts is everywhere. Just look for Tyler Glenn Show wherever you get your podcasts. And you can also get this show on demand at twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. So if you want to watch it later, please do so. That's great too. But for those that want to continue chatting and having fun and doing it live, we're moving the party over to Twitch, okay? So we have to disconnect. Congratulations, Carla, on the big win today, and Cindy on the big win. And we shall see you again tomorrow for the season finale of the Tyler Glenn Show Season 1. And see you later, TikTokers. Hey, Ghostface. Nice to see you. Ghostface. Interesting. All right. And for everybody else on social media, take care. We'll see you again tomorrow.